A suspect on the FBI's most wanted list heightens fear and intrigue.
10 most wanted list, and they added a $1 million tag on his head. All right, so look at this. I'd love to have a tat done by you, Jay. All right, so I wanted to show you my machines and stuff too, but since Mab is here, maybe next week we'll talk a little bit more about that. Mab, what do you got to say about this? Any input on this? Because I'm going to pull up the FBI thing. Just on this, what I have on the screen.
Oh, the top 10 guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is or what. Oh, okay. Awesome tattoo. And I thought it was Jay with her head shaved, but other than that, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it could be anyone. Foxy Box giveaway.
Yes.
Well, guys, we're also doing a Foxy Box Friday the 13th giveaway. So y'all do me a favor, hit that like, do all the stuff, subscribe, share, get a membership if you don't have one and you can't get in, super chat, super sticker, and I got buy me a coffee up top for Vegas. All right, now listen up here. I thought this was a nothing burger at first too, but now that we're doing theories and we're putting links together, this came out last night and we hear law enforcement now telling us, they're literally telling us that it could be anyone and that we should be afraid. Okay. So, and I know Mab's shaking his head, and let me tell you why this theory goes along with Barney Fife and what he has to say. All right. We're doing Foxy Bugs giveaway, baby. All right. So let me show you this article. You guys, this whole episode is going to make you say, huh? All right. Let's pull this down, and I'm going to pull up the article. So this came out last night, and since Barney Fife says that we should be afraid, we should be very afraid because we don't know it's targeted, but it's not targeted. The family's cleared, but we don't know if the family's cleared. Let me show you guys something real crazy that came out, and the guy and the tattoo. And then we're going to get into some pretty wild connections. Mab's going to talk about that with me. All right, so listen, thank you so much, Cool and Chris. Towards the goal, we're giving away a Foxy Box tonight, and if we get to the goal, I'll also give out my last signed copy of my book. All right, and that thing costs it's $20 and then another 15 to ship. So I assure you, it's gonna go all back. All right, I'm gonna run through this really quick, and don't worry, we're gonna talk and all that. We're gonna have time, but that thing that I just showed you, and knowing what we know now, we still need to be afraid. This guy miraculously popped up last night actually I got it last night. It was published March 11th. FBI added someone new to the top 10 most wanted. And guys, there's $1 million. There's $1 million reward for him. Now, you guys have seen me cover other cases of missing people. We never get $1 million reward. Why is
but you same guy as Nancy, you get 2 million.
That's what I'm saying. So that's exactly. So let me read this to you. I was like this mind blown. The FBI has now added, and remember, FBI isn't talking to us. Barney Fife and Pima County are. FBI is doing this instead. They've added a new name to its top 10 most wanted fugitive list. And listen, when you guys hear this, along with an offer for $1 million to anyone providing information that leads to an arrest. This guy is Samuel Ramirez Jr., and he's wanted for his alleged involvement in the murders of 2 female victims May 21st, 2023 at the Stars Bar and Grill in Washington. Now, a third person was there. Somebody got shot. But after the homicide, Ramirez fled to Lake Havasu, Arizona. And then from Arizona, he drove back to Tijuana, Mexico. Well, it is supposed and alleged that he has been coming back and forth and that he may be connected to even the robberies or, botched robberies. So on May 24th, the King County Superior Court issued an arrest warrant for him. He was charged in the capital M, first degree, second degree, and attempted in the first. So why isn't this guy locked up, and why does he have $1 million reward on him all of a sudden? So we fast forward to 2025. They they issue a federal arrest warrant, and he dipped, he left. All right, they haven't got him, but his height is approximately 6 feet tall with approximately 200 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, multiple tattoos, including the distinctive lion's face on his wrist and forearm. The FBI warned that Ramirez should be considered armed and dangerous. The agency notes that he has established ties across the American West into Mexico, including connections in Lake Havasu, Compton, Las Vegas, and Mexican states of Jalisco, Sinaloa. You guys know that, right? All right, so the links broaden the geographic scope of the investigation, and he does a lot of business in Arizona, between Arizona and back to Mexico. And then Mab, look at this, Mab. We look at that tattoo, and we've been trying to piece together some tattoos for quite some time there.
Yeah.
And I certainly haven't seen a tattoo that no, nobody's changing their voice. Is she changing her voice? No. What? That's from your side. No, I am Jay with Guilty of Crime, and that's my voice.
I am Mab with Mab Investigates. Go sub up to Mabster.
Yes, sub up to Mabster, and if you would, please drop his link in chat. He is dual streaming, but everybody should go over and sub up to him.
Dual streaming. Maybe
you are. No, you are, because I see Misunderstood here. She says, "Hi everyone, I'll be in the background, but wanted to smash that like." I can see your people. Bogey's here, Bogey Green Shot.
Green Street.
Whoever, and then whoever said,
wow,
cool. Am I changing my voice? What? No. All right.
Cool.
Okay, so look, so there was a lengthy discussion on Nancy Grace about tattoos and black ink, and the they were trying to allege that because it was black and gray that these people are from prison and gangs, and but in fact that's not true. It is a thing nowadays to get a nice tattoo in a shop with black and gray, and that's what we found there. That black and gray tattoo is on that guy's hand, the hand that we showed you earlier. Do you remember how we showed you this? Can this be the kidnapper, or can he be part of it? He just got $1 million reward on his head, all right? And he matches the body type. Again, there might be 2 or more we're talking about now. And the tattoo. All right. So let's get back to let me add this back so I can finish reading it. And then we'll continue. All right. There's no voice changing here, I'm sure. Melissa says there's no. Mama Sage, thank you so much for the super.
Mama Sage, what's up?
Yeah. Mab knows everybody. Mr. Mabster's in the house.
Hey, Adam, Patriot Pride Official.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. All
cool
right.
So Chris.
Cool and Chris is in the house. Now, listen, guys, this is the search is in its 3rd year for this guy, and FBI maintains a public awareness in locating and bringing him to custody. But they don't tell us anything about connections to Nancy or Savannah, but we do know about the connections to Arizona and the fact that he's involved in very serious crimes, right? He has no filters about
what kind of crimes is he involved in.
Murder, robbery, all that.
Same
at the
shit.
Very beginning. Yeah. Yep. Same shit.
That's in the BDSM.
There's maybe we didn't. So that's the guy. All right.
No, that was true. We'd really have something.
Yeah. His description could possibly match that of any one of these people. Yeah. Or not, but also the tattoo. And why did all of a sudden FBI just get $1 million reward on his head? Where'd that $1 million come from, Mab? What do you think? Isn't that weird?
$1 million for this guy. And they just popped it up how long ago?
March 11th, 2 days ago.
March 11th.
Yeah. I got
wow.
it last night.
It's crazy.